It's 7:25 and sunset is in half an hour. I've always wanted to try this. Landscape photography from the car. The truth is this week has been quite busy and I haven't really been feeling well, so I'm not really up to going on a big hike. However, I'm going to head up to Christie Lake and see if I can capture some landscape images along the way from the car, from the front seat, back seat, wherever, in my car. Let's see how this works. I've taken good pictures from the car before, but that's when being a passenger. It's a very, very big difference between when someone else is driving and when you're driving. And you have to stop at the side of the road and get a really good angle with your camera from the confines of the car. It's a totally different challenge. Okay, so a couple of challenges already. One, I have to keep pulling over to mount my camera to different places in the car to get different angles for the video. Two, the biggest problem really is that there's nowhere to pull over. I passed a couple of different really compelling compositions on my way over. 1 second, there's a car. So I passed a couple of really cool compositions on the way over. One was a train going under a bridge with its lights on and the sky just starting to darken. That was very, very cool, but there was nowhere to pull over and it was definitely too high speed an area for me to even consider doing that. Where I have pulled over is this lake or creek, I'm not sure which one it is, going under a country road. So I can see in both directions that if there were a beautiful sunset that this would actually work. However, it's a cloudy sky, but that's not going to stop me. I'm still going to try from the inside of my car, because that is my challenge, to get an image that I like. So there are some really amazing reflections in the water and a swan or two in the other direction. I've got on my long lens and I do have my tripod. I'm definitely, even with my tripod, gonna hike up my ISO because the car is moving no matter what. Anytime that I move, the car moves. So let's see what we can do. I'm out of the car. I'm gonna call this a failed experiment, or at least round one is a failed experiment. I would try this again. I think it might have some promising, it might be worth another try when it's raining, let's say, or when I just absolutely cannot get out of the car. However, today is not that day, and this is just not working out. It's just a little too awkward trying to maneuver the tripod and the camera inside the car. And to be honest, this is a really pretty area and I really want to get a shot. So I'm out of the car and I'm going to, yeah, there's no sunset, but it's really beautiful. This was definitely a challenge, the landscape photography from the car thing. Maybe not just a challenge, maybe a little bit foolhardy, but that's okay. I will probably try it again some other day when it's just too nasty to get out of the car. All done. Not sure if that was successful or not. Whew. All right, back in the car. It was a fun night of shooting. I really limited myself to a very small location, and I'm not really sure if I came away with much of anything, but it was worth it. It's always worth it. Always try something new, give yourself a challenge. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, thanks for watching.